So I'm getting my back blown out in a bedroom at this random party, and someone tries coming in. Thankfully, it was locked, so we just kept going quietly, but it was annoying because I just wanted to get my nut in. So I tried to speed up the pace because homeboy was not doing the job. Then I hear the doorknob clicking again, and this time it swings right open. And it happens to be the dude's friends that I'm smashing, and they start laughing. Apologize, and are about to walk out, but I told them, hold on, are y'all not gonna hop in? Because this dude wasn't working, so why not get his besties? So now I'm getting railed in all 3 of my holes, and honestly, it was the highlight of my year. Just remember, your man's besties always got your back.
Am I okay? I am this morning. I had to get a large dose of meds last night at the emergency room because I got my back literally blown out.
That is the most disgusting thing right now. The over-sexualization of our culture. I did the Whatever podcast. It broke my heart to sit across from a 22-year-old who sleeps with 10 men a night.
I am 22 years old and I'm a full-time sex worker. I do content creating like on OnlyFans as well as stripping.
And her answer is, well, I make money. Our culture is demonic. Feminism is the #1 attack on family. What are they telling women? Men ain't shit. You shouldn't be having children. Women are being told that they should be like men. By the way, we're getting the worst end of the deal. I don't know who sat down and had the feminist meeting in the beginning and was like, hey, so here's how we're really gonna make men lose. First, we're just gonna keep sleeping with them with no commitment. And then we're gonna be naked on the internet all the time. And then we're gonna say, we're gonna work just like you. And we're gonna bring in the same, I don't know, this is the worst deal ever.
And on top of that, men get to compete in your sport.
This is why if she's told you she's been to at least one party, like a high school or college party, no matter if she's underage, and let's be real, there's alcohol at these underage parties, that's a black flag. Automatic disqualification. Because she can be a glory hole like this bedwench. And the scary thing is that this 304 is proud of being a semen dumpster.
What the hell? I want to do that. Okay. Snap it.
Mom!
What?
Can you make me a sandwich, please?
I'm trying to get on bad mom talk. Like, I don't know any of these dances. It's because I'm always making you sandwiches. God, I'm never going to get there.
I might be broke as hell tomorrow, but that's all right, because I'm that bitch today.
Men are trash.
Men are trash.
Yes.
Describe your ideal man.
Less than 1% type
Describe
of
him.
guy.
Describe him.
All has money more than I would make.
Minimum amount of money that you would want your man to make a year or net worth?
Over $1 million a year. I don't want to date someone that makes less money than I do.
Why would a guy who makes $1 million a year, and I mean this sincerely, why would he want to marry you?
So why would this mythical alpha want to be with a female who claims men are trash, when he can pick from the whole single female population practically? The man she's describing is either probably married or is being a player and smashing 9s and 10s. Why would he want to leave that player or playboy lifestyle for some super entitled feminist broad? I honestly wonder at what point in her life will she realize she's not going to get this man she thinks she deserves. When she turns 30? When she finally hits the wall? When the 10% of males stop giving her attention? I can't wait till this happens. She might actually delete herself because it looks like her ego is too big and she can't live with the embarrassment of not getting what she demands. I don't think she's ever been good enough in her prime when she was a virgin to get what she's asking for. But that's just me. Maybe someone in the comments thinks she's attractive. The bitch attitude will cause a blind man to run away.
If your man woke you up at 2 a.m., he said, baby, can you cook me a meal? Would you cook your man a meal if he woke you up at 2 a.m.?
No. Just being honest.
What about you, Kiki?
It all depends on how I'm feeling.
All right, it depends.
Oh, you another depends.
It depends on the situation.
Here's another question. If an intruder broke inside the house, would you or would you not expect your man to go downstairs and handle that break at the door? Natasha.
Absolutely.
Allie.
Yes.
Kiki.
All I'm saying is if you don't, it's over after that.
Yeah, I would expect that.
What I've heard was that a woman's wifey duty is based off her feelings, right? It depends on how I feel. But the man's duty of protecting you It's mandatory. How is it a fair deal?
These are so different. Like, one is like not even the same. One is like you're both about to die, maybe.
Right, and if you don't
and the
do
other
it,
one
you're
is
gonna
you
die
might
too.
not eat.
So it's not about the situation. It's about what the man is attracted to, and it's about what the woman is attracted to. The man is attracted to femininity, submissiveness. The woman is attracted to masculinity, protecting and providing. So if you're not giving what we are naturally attracted to, it's not a fair deal if we have to always give you what you're naturally attracted to. That's going to protect you. Make sense?
Modern women want traditional masculine men, but don't want to be traditionally feminine women. The so-called 50-50 relationship is for these feminists to have one foot out the door, so they can cheat or outright leave the relationship for another HOE phase, because they have their own money, thus they can land on their feet. A female comments, life or death situation versus a tummy rumbling? The whole point is that it's a wife's duty to make the husband happy and support him. So if there was an intruder, he'd have motivation to protect her, because she shows him she loves him by waking up in the middle of the night to cook him something. Another comment. He actually thought he was saying something. That's what gets me. These females are clueless. It's going over their head. No wonder why they're single. No wonder why modern women and feminists in the West are the least wanted women in the world, only seen as a lay to get the practice strokes in. Another comment. An appropriate comparison would be, babe, can you go and repair the car at 2 a.m.? Making something that takes maybe 30 minutes to cook is nowhere close to actually fixing a car. But somehow, making a man something at 3 a.m. that they're supposed to love is too much for these bedwenches. Just exposes them that they only marry for the benefits and to divorce Rob.
Call me crazy if you want, but I've never liked store-bought.
That's crazy. You know what else is crazy? I texted my boyfriend last week to see if he wanted any snacks when I got off of work, because we will regularly do that for each other the days that we work late. Instead of responding with what tasty treats he wanted from the grocery store, he said that he really needed to tell me something, and that he needed space, and that he had gotten his own living spot. So I responded with, wait, what? Because we've lived together for 3 years. We have 2 dogs together. We're both on the lease of the house that we live in. There was no signs of him wanting to get his own apartment. We were cuddling earlier that day. We've been kissing, saying I love you, all the normal stuff. So you respond and say, wait, what? Can we talk about this? What's going on? They don't respond. So you text them again frantically, and you say, are you going to be home when I get there? And they say, no, I will not be home. And then all of your text messages start going green, and all of your calls start going to voicemail. So you think you've been blocked. So you get into your house. You find their house keys on the kitchen table. You go into their office/closet room thing, and all of their stuff is gone except for a couple ties in the closet, some papers nailed to the wall, some trophies, and a pile of hangers on the floor. And 8 hours ago, nothing was packed, everything was fine. So you freak out trying to get a hold of this person, thinking that they're dead. You try to contact their dad. Over a span of 3 days, you have not heard anything from this person since they last texted you, no, I will not be home. And you finally hear from them after 3 days, and they say that they still love you and that they want to talk, just not this weekend. And since then, the only communication you've had over the last couple of days is intermittent text messages in between them blocking and unblocking you.
I hate to be mean, but it looks like she hit the wall. She looks middle-aged already. After 3 years, her ex probably realized she wasn't the one and bounced. Why would someone be in a long-term in America when females are giving it up so easy? Besides, modern women aren't giving men the girlfriend or wife treatment, so what's the point to commit to someone then? There was signs you were just blind. Yeah, the signs were probably stop getting fat. Maybe do some girlfriend duties like cook and clean. And someone responds to the comment, my husband did his usual kiss goodbye and told me he loved me and I never saw him again. Only spoke via text for weeks before he asked for a divorce. A lot of men, despite being married, still have to negotiate for sex. Thought the whole point of marriage was to get a more regular access to the box. These women use it as a negotiating chip to do less wife chores around the house. Another comment. Don't take them back, or you might as well marry store-bought pesto. I think the whole point of being ghosted is the guy not coming back. These delusional females still refuse to take the L. I guess their ego is too big. Another comment. Put him on block. Leave him on block. Change the locks and don't look back. You deserve better. Apparently, she deserves being alone because someone disappeared to get away from her. And that's the problem with social media. These females will pump each other's egos up. It's one big feminist you go girl circle jerk. And the issue is, there isn't going to be anyone better than the guy who left, because that better man will wonder why she got ghosted.
I'm married now, you guys. I've been married for 8 years. I have 3 kids with my husband. My husband is now overseas. He's been over there for about 2 years. When he do come home, he probably come home 3 times out of the year. He stay home for maybe 2 to 3 weeks at a time. All right, cool. I've been lonely. I've been lonely. So I end up cheating on my husband. Yes, I cheated on him. He don't know that I cheated on him. After this video, he gonna know, and I'm in some deep ass shit. But it gets worse than that. It gets worse than the cheating. All right, so I end up going to the bar one night and end up having a one-night stand with this guy, and it was amazing. So that one-night stand turned into almost an every night stand. But it was just like a sexual relationship. I didn't even really care to even really get to know the man. It was just, I'm married, so it was just whatever, my husband couldn't do for me at the time. I was messing with this guy, this young fella, and he fine too. But yeah, I'm messing with this fella. All right, cool. So, we've been messing around for maybe 2 years now or whatever. And I'm just now, when we met up, we just get a room. But now it's like, okay, I could come to your house. He can't come to my house because my kids is at the house, but now I'm going to his house. All right, cool. So, long story short, today I found out a bitch is pregnant. I am pregnant. My husband is overseas. So, there's no way it could be my husband, baby. It got to be this man, baby. I haven't even told him yet. All right? So, yesterday, I go to his house. And I see this wall, and it got the pictures, like the picture collage and stuff. And I'm just now paying attention to it. So, I'm looking at the pictures, and I'm just like, oh, okay. He doesn't have any kids. But I'm just looking at the pictures and just looking. And then I see a picture of my husband on the motherfucking wall. So, I'm just like, the whole time I'm over there, I'm just sitting there trying to think how am I going to ask him, how do you know that guy that's on your wall? So I'm just, I done bit off all my nails. You got I got one more thumb left. I got the thumb left because I'm over there nervous. I'm just biting my nails, just trying to figure out how am I going to ask him, how do you know this particular man in this goddamn picture? And I'm like, if you know him, then you know he got a wife. So I'm like, was this a setup? Cause I just don't know. So I just fucking after I done ate off all my fingernails and we done watched movie, everything, I finally asked. So I go back over to the wall. So now I'm just like, all right, cool. You just got to start asking questions well, who is this lady? Who is this person? Who is this? So I'm like, who this? He that's my mama. Who? This your daddy? All right, cool. Now this nigga right here. I ain't saying like that, but you get down to the nigga right here. How do you know him? Who's that? He said, that's my brother.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
She's trying to make us believe that she didn't know who her husband, brother, or half-brother was. If the guy was her husband's cousin, I can believe her not knowing, but he's her husband's brother. She means to tell us she's never seen a photo of her husband's brother or never seen him at a family barbecue or cookout or family reunion? When modern women finally tell the truth or reveal a truth willingly, it's usually because they're doing some type of damage control to plug the dam so it doesn't burst, which will give the man a false sense of closure. Her husband needs to DNA test his kids, because I'm willing to bet this isn't the first time she cheated. I definitely can guess a scenario that she knew her brother a lot longer, maybe was seeing both of them at the same time. His brother got her pregnant, and now her ex-husband got cucked and committed to her thinking a kid was his. That's why she strangely said she couldn't attribute this pregnancy to her husband because he's overseas. No shit, we get that he's overseas making money for the family while she's being a bedwench. And damn, these 304s can't help snitch on themselves to get clout because they're addicted to DNA, which stands for DICK and attention. She could have revealed this behind closed doors, but instead decides to embarrass a man on the internet for likes and shares, along with bringing shame to their kids, which will lead to bullying. if you need any more reason why not to marry a modern woman, this is it. She's not yours, it's just your turn. She can't pair bond and she's addicted to the new DICK. It's like an adventure to her of what's behind the next corner or in the next man's pants. Like I said, it's hard to believe she didn't know he was her husband's brother, especially if they're in the same city or town. Let's see what the comments think. One of the top comments asks, "How do you not know your brother-in-law?" And someone responds, "True, it would make more sense if they were lost siblings, but they were talking and he had a recent pic of his brother, she probably lying." Just as I said, she was in the same town or city as the brother and happens to run into him at a bar. Plus, she commented on how attractive he was. She at the very least had a thing for him when she saw him. And the brother-in-law or brother can't be absolved from this either. That's his brother's wife. There's plenty of other women out there. Dude must be a Pookie and a Ray Ray because damn, so much for loyalty being thick as blood. There's actually a popular belief you're more likely to be screwed over and backstabbed by family members. Another comment says, "You are this man's second family. Your husband's other family knows his mama, his brothers, sisters, whatever." And someone responds, "No, she met his mama. She says that in another video. The video is a half-brother on the father's side. She met his mama." I don't believe this for one bit, that she didn't know, even if he's a half-brother. A comment points out, "You know when he finds out, not only will it destroy his marriage, he'll be discharged from the military." Damn, that's effed up if true. I didn't know that. Wow, according to Google, it reads, "Adultery is considered a violation of the Uniform Code of Military Justice, or UCMJ, and can be subject to disciplinary action. The consequences may range from administrative penalties such as a formal reprimand to more severe actions including demotion or discharge from the military." She not only embarrassed him, effed up his life, but also may cost his career just for TikTok fame. I hope that's not the case, but I think something like this is too distracting for the soldier or sailor to do their duties. Can someone who's been in the military please leave a comment in the comments section about this? I know cheating is extremely common in the military, especially when the husbands are overseas. There's a term for it, Jody's wife. This broad, if someone is awarded child support, may not even get it now because her ex-husband will be jobless. The bed wench may have just fumbled the bag. Good job, wench. You just played yourself.
Being a single mom is so damn hard. You are the provider, the disciplinary, the comforter, the teacher, the best friend. You are literally everything all in one. And some days you just feel like you are completely failing at it. Let alone trying to take care of your own self and your own mental health. And it's like days like today where I get called in to go to assembly because my son is getting an award because he is such a good role model and a really kind person. And it's just like, you did that. You are raising a kind, happy, healthy boy. And it's just like, I need to remember in moments like this, days are hard, sleep is rare, but you're doing a fucking good job.
I've got a secret for her and every other strong and independent feminist. Raising kids is a two-person job. You know, the wife takes care of the kids and the house while the husband goes to work to pay the bills. Successful societies are built on nuclear families. That's the foundation and building block. That is, with a mother and father doing their specific roles. Yet, 80% of the divorces are filed by women, meaning they chose to be single moms. You chose to struggle and put their kids at a disadvantage in life. This is called consequences of your actions. Choosing to be single for another HOE phase has an actual cost, which is your leisure time. And now since you do it all, you're too tired to hop from DICK to another DICK. And their son is going to become a simp because she decided being single was empowering. Boys are supposed to get in trouble, cause a little chaos, not be the teacher's pet. Just wait till you hit the wall, sweet cheeks, then you'll truly be a single mom. You got at least 60 more years to be single because the wall is undefeated. As always, I wish you tremendous success. Now it's your turn. What do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Remember that if you leave the best comment, you'll get $5. Thank you so much for watching. If you found value in this video, hit the like and subscribe buttons, ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on future uploads, drop a comment, and share it. See you in the next video. Till next time.